So, nose piercing. Yes, we have done a lot of videos and we have not yet done nose piercing. So it's little wondering, right? Yes, even I thought, wow, how we have missed to done the nose piercing. Many of our clients and our subscribers started asking, we have not done nose piercing. Oh, I have not done nose piercing. So here's the video for all of you guys. All things you need to know about nose piercing and how the nose piercing is getting it done Machu Tattoos. Let's get into the topic now. I am Suresh Machu. I am the founder of Machu Tattoos and we are doing a piercing from since 2007 and I am a certified artist from Miami. So when we talk about the nose piercing is one of the most beautiful and traditional piercing, especially in India. So nose piercing provides much more elegant and beautiful look for the girls. Nowadays, guys also started getting their nose piercing as a trend move on. So if you are a person looking for to get the nose piercing done, this video is completely a Bible for you. We are going to talk about the all scientific approach regarding this nose piercing, what to do, what not to do, what are all the things expecting after nose piercing and how it will be get healed, aftercare, all those things. So don't skip the video, watch this video completely. So science behind the nose piercing. From our ancient tropical science, they are telling when you pierce the nose, there's a nerves involved in the nose that will be stimulates our brain activities. Because of that stimulates the brain activities, we can perform fearlessly. That is our ancient books are telling talks about Hinduism regarding this nose piercing. So because of the stimulation, our traditional wise, our old people from the starting, they have started getting this nose piercing done. And nowadays different culture of people getting it done in different places. So let's talk about the placement of nose piercing. When talk about the placement of nose piercing, South Indians and North Indians or some other different culture people have a different kind of nose piercing styles. Some of the people getting it done on the right side, some of the people getting it done on the left side. So it's completely depends on how they wanted it. So I recommend, I don't know much about those cultures or about the different people because in India we are all diversified so much. So we recommend it's completely your wish. You can ask your parents also if you are planning to get it done, whether left side is good or right side is good, or if you are getting it for the stylish purpose, you can choose it on your own. There is no risk involved in this. Will this hurt? Yes. Many of them gets worried about while doing the nose piercing, is it going to be painful? Yes, even my clients also, before getting a nose piercing done, they hold the hand so tight, their body starts to shake, whether it's going to be painful or not. So I recommend, it's almost similar to ear piercing only. It's not so much of painful and you need to go ahead with the professional artist. Some of them thinking nose piercing, gunshot will be much more painless, but I recommend comparing a gunshot, needle piercing is much more painless when it comes to the nose piercing. Ear piercing, gunshot is okay, it's okay to be go ahead, but needle piercing is much more sterilized and it's much more pain-free to be go ahead when you do the nose piercing. So point number 3, what's an approximate healing time? This is a common doubt for everybody, how long it will take to heal. We recommend it takes approximately anywhere between 2 weeks to 4 weeks of time duration to get healed. So in this duration of 2 weeks to 4 weeks, we don't recommend you to change your studs. So let it be, the studs which you are putting it, let it heal completely. Once the healing process completed within this 2 weeks and 4 weeks of time duration, then we obviously recommended you to remove the stud and change the new one. Until then, don't change the stud. Let it heal and let it settle down properly. Then point number 4, what is the aftercare? Aftercare is much more simpler. You just go into the kitchen, take a pinch of salt, mix it with the water, take the solution, put a 1 or 2 drop and slowly rotate the stud. That's it, you are clear to go ahead. In that way you can maintain your studs much more better way. We have a particular solution also with us that will help and it will make your healing process much more faster way. It contains all the glycerins and then the much more greater sea salt waters, so that will able to provide much more faster healing. So if you are getting piercing done from our studio, you can get that solution, or if you want to order it online, we will be attach our link in the description. You can order it from online also. Both the ways it works fine. So what are all the side effects involved in the nose piercing? So when talk about the side effects, if you get it done from the professional piercer, we highly recommend there won't be any side effects. If you are not getting it done from the professional piercer, and if you are going ahead and trying with the backyard operators or the normal people, then there are lot of chances you may get infected. So in that way, how we can avoid this infection or the small bumps upon the nose, just take a pinch of salt and apply it. Or if you felt, nowadays in the COVID we are all wearing the mask, so there are a lot of chances thread will stuck into the stud and it will makes the pain. So if you felt any pain or uncomfortable discomfort while wearing the mask, or any other situations while taking a bath, washing the face, if you felt anything like that, immediately remove the stud and let that heal completely. If you kept it as it is for the longer duration without removing the stud, there are chances blisters will happen around it and it will be start to get infected. This is the simple and the easiest ways to avoid the infections about the nose piercing. And before getting it done, you just check whether your piercer has sterilized all the equipments and is the place is worth to be go ahead. So if you feel comfortable, then you proceed with the piercing, or else please don't proceed with the piercing, go ahead with the professional studio. So now, point number 6, should I bring my own jewelry? So many of the clients have this stud. I have this my gold nose piercing stud. I want to put this stud to be there. Okay, we are ready to go ahead, but it's not possible by the gunshot. But it's possible by the needle shot. And some of the people will bring the diamond studs, which has a back screw from the top. So those kind of top screws from like a diamond studs or any other studs which has a top screw method, then that is not possible to do in the first attempt, because when we do the piercing, we will be do the stud on the top first, not the screw on the top first. So in that way it will goes wrongly, so there are chances of lot of infection will happen. So we always recommend you to go ahead with our jewelry. That will be best for the healing purpose and it will make your healing process also fast. But if you want to go ahead with your stud, then it's completely fine, we understand, but don't choose the top screws. When you go and purchase the new stud, go ahead with the back screw. So back screw will much more easy to be go ahead comparing the top screws. How to change the new stud and when? As I said you earlier, don't remove the stud until it heals. Once the healing process is completely done, then you are okay to be go ahead, remove the stud and change the new one. Until then, don't change the stud. And this takes approximately anywhere between 2 weeks to 4 weeks of duration. Until then, let that be settled down and heal. Then you can change your desired one. You can go ahead with your back screw studs also this time, no problem at all, because it will be completely healed. So point number 8, what type of jewelry used in the nose piercing? So in our Machu Tattoo Studio, we are using a implant grade nose piercing studs. That is the implant grade stainless steel. This is 101 certified and 409 certified stainless steel. So this surgical grade stainless steel, it will be suitable for all skin types. Whether if you go ahead, he's a diabetics 1 patient, or if it's the very old person who's more than 70 years of old, or if the person baby, it suits for everybody. All sensitive skin, it suits very well. And we have another variety of studs, which is titanium coated studs. If your budget is little expanded and if it's okay to go ahead with that, then you can go ahead with the titanium coated studs also. When we talk about this titanium coated stud, it's completely chemical reaction free. As we all know, titanium is chemical reaction free. So it suits all skin types and it will be goes very well. And if you bring your gold stud and you are not allergic with the gold, then we are completely happy to be go ahead. But we highly recommend you to be not choose any of the silver material or any other local stainless steel material. If you go ahead with the local stainless steel material or any of the silver materials, then there are lot of chances it may get infected. We don't recommend platinum also. Why? Because platinum is not the steady one. There are chances it will be goes a little wrongly and it may cause infections to many people. So we highly recommend our implant grade stainless steel stud, or else we highly recommend it to be go ahead titanium coated stainless steel. This both the things will provide you the much more better output comparing other materials. And we are at the end of the video. Last but not least, I am going to summarize all those things. First, placement. That's completely depends on your culture or the style how you want it to be look like. You can go ahead with the left or right, or if you are a fan of Deepika Padukone, you can go ahead with the left. And then another thing which we needs to remember, healing time anywhere between 2 weeks to 4 weeks. It depends on how you are maintaining it and what materials you are using it. We are using an implant grade stainless steel as well as the titanium coated material. And infections, there are chances of infection while healing process, so be little subtle with your nose piercing. Don't touch, keep often, so that way you can avoid your nose piercing. Aftercare is so simple. We have a particular solution to heal that, or you can use your salt water to be heal that completely. And we highly recommend you to not use any of the oils or creams on your nose place. That will be cause the infections, because that will let that hole to be closed. We don't want the hole to be closed, we want the hole to be open, so in that way we can avoid the infections. So these are all the things all about nose piercing. If you guys have any more doubt regarding a nose piercing, please be free to comment us. And if you like this video, click the like button, so the YouTube will be so happy and it will be shared to more people. And if you have not yet subscribed our channel, you are missing a huge opportunity of knowing the information about piercing, tattoos, permanent makeups, vitiligos, lot blah blah, lot of funds you are missing out. Do subscribe our channel. In our descriptions we have attached our social media links, so click the links and go check out all our profiles. We have a lot of funds and the reels over there in our Instagram also. And I'm signing off. I'm Suresh Macha. I'll meet in the next video. Don't die nude.